Welcome everyone. Welcome to another lovely episode of the Wahaala Podcast. It's the Wahaala Boys on Ghana Celebrities. Okay. People, thank you for joining us. Nana, carry away and tell us what we are doing today.
Well, today, we're talking about baby dramas. We're talking about, the queen of, Funny enough, both of these women are light-skinned anyway.
The light skin.
Well, we got the Ghanaian light-skinned version. Nana Ama Mcbrown, the queen of the Ghanaian, female celebrity scene. And then we got the feisty, Tonto Dike of Nigeria, So it's like, and it seems like they both got got baby dramas, and it's like kind of different type of baby dramas anyway. And
What do you mean? Like, hold on. Wait, hold on. Like, Nana Mcbrown is going baby drama. What do you mean?
Well, when I say baby drama, for Nana Ama Mcbrown's one, we're talking about the drama she went through before she had her own.
Okay.
And how she was perceived by people and the struggles that she went through, until she had her own. Let's just put it that way. Because recently,
Our baby's like what, a year old now, right?
Yeah, something like that. But that's why you can see like now she's all over her kid. Because she knows the struggle she went through to gain the child.
She's a mother. She's supposed to be all over her kid.
Trust me, there's some mothers that will throw you under the bin in no time. How many people have abandoned their kids? How many people have left their kids in a refuse dump? How many people have...
Not Nana Mcbrown. She's too famous for that.
Well,
we saw your belly came out, and then all of a sudden we don't see you without a child.
Dude.
What are you talking? Unless maybe she went away.
Jackie Appiah has got a kid, and nobody have seen the kid.
Yeah, that's fine. That's privacy. That's all right. Privacy. That's cool. But Jackie Appiah has got a kid. It wasn't like she got pregnant, she saw her belly, and all of a sudden she's now coming out acting movies, and nobody knows what happened to the kid. She's too much of a celebrity for that to happen. I mean, if Nelson has a baby by another man that is married, and she still keep the baby.
What was she gonna do?
She didn't dump the baby by the dump step or something like that. So like Nana Mcbrown's one, it's like, yeah, of course. Like she needs to come out and show the public that, hey, I had a baby. Plus, as far as I know, this lady, Nana Mcbrown, she's been trying to have a baby for a long time.
Yeah, that's the thing.
She's been trying to, like she's married. How long has she been married now? She's been married for
8 years anyway.
I said it, wow.
8 years.
I said it, wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, she's been married for 8 years anyway.
People, that's a long time. Yeah. And she just have a baby by now. Yeah. Are you sure there was no herbalist involved?
Well, we know the doctors were involved. But what I wanted to talk about is what she was saying anyway. That for the people that she hanged around, okay, the people that she would have called friends, the people that she would have considered, colleagues, and go to the house or they come to the house, it's like some of the comments that they would make, and whether the comments were directed at her or not, and how she took it,
Wait, hold on. Like, I don't understand.
At times,
what does that have to do with having a baby and being married for 8 years and she doesn't have a baby
no,
yet?
because
like it doesn't mean anything. Like, okay, what kind of?
Because she's old anyway.
Of course,
she had a kid.
Old.
I think like 41 or so.
Okay, well, yeah, of course,
40,
that's weird.
Like that.
That's really weird. I mean, if you wanted to do your thing and you didn't want to get married and you wanted to have a career, we would say she's a career woman. So therefore, as a Ghanaian African woman, we would say, well, she's not doing things the African traditional way. But she got married for 8 years and she didn't produce a child. Nana, we've seen too many Ghanaian and Nigerian movies for us to understand what that is. Like, like we've known that she's gone to some pastor and prayed so many different times, like, God, my own this year. so like when you say that, it's like, what are you talking about? Of course, I would have said some stuff, and she don't even know me like that, and I'm saying some stuff right now, like auntie, seriously, like auntie, is it that the man is not chuking it right or what? What is going on here? Because you are married, right? You are a married woman.
And the thing is, unfortunately for her as well, the husband already had 2 kids.
So we know it is not him.
Why can it not be him? He could have had
He has 2 kids.
No. Yeah, and then after the 2 kids, things could have happened.
What, he all automatically, the sperm don't swim anymore? Like his boys are not swimming properly anymore?
Yeah, and
the man proved himself, okay? The man proved himself as a man. Okay? So, auntie, you have not proved yourself as a woman. As you are showing us you are moving to the barren side. Yeah. So can you come back to the side of the place where we can see you as a married, fully blessed African wife woman?
She had a hostile environment for the sperms.
I know, like, our stuff wasn't really, they weren't really taken to, you know what I mean? Like, listen, your boys, if they come here, this is a war zone. But here's the thing. So what kind of comment did she think that, obviously, like, it is what it is? Like,
no, but like, you know, but she was like, she said this thing where at times she go on set, right? And people will make comments like, well, I'm only kind of working hard for my kids, you know. And she would turn up on set with her dog. So you can imagine. Or, you know, like, she'd be chilling with people and people like, yeah, I gotta go home and, you know, go help my kids with their homework and all this other stuff.
Weird, that's weird. She turned up, what, is it Chihuahua? Like, that's come on, that's weird. An African woman turning up on set with a dog. Okay, there's something going on here, auntie. Like, you know, clearly you want a baby, okay? But something is not making it happen. So you want a companion. So you buy a dog. Because this is not, you know, listen, let me tell you something. When you have a dog in Ghana or Nigeria, it's for security, okay? It's always for security. That's why they call it lucky. The call is not lucky. You don't go carrying around a dog in your set like it's a boss, like you what? Paris Hilton, whatever they call themselves. We are Africans here. We don't do this kind of stuff. Please, we don't do it. So if she does that, of course there will be comments. Of course there will be comments. Like, what does she think it would be? Because at this point, you're trying it. You're trying to be what you're not.
What do you mean? Like, maybe she
turn up on set with your husband. Then we can not say something. But you turn up on set with a dog.
Yeah, but she would say that when she posts, like, you know, pictures of herself and her husband, people will still be moaning. Like, people will be telling her, like, oh, all you know is posting pictures when, you know, where's the kid? When instead of you concentrating to have a child, yeah, at this event, and you're here, you know, showing clothes and that kind of stuff.
All people are trying to tell her at that point is, instead of posting picture, auntie, why don't you just be getting busy? That's all people are trying to tell.
Yeah, but the point is, as you were saying, people doesn't know the hustle. People doesn't know the back, what's it called, the behind the scenes things she was doing, you know, and the disappointments, because she was saying, like, you know, to actually get to the hospital, you know, like, you go through the treatments and then you get to the hospital and then she's like even when she was even taking a shower, she'd be extra careful and everything, you know, because she thinks, you know, this time it's gonna work.
I don't know. Like,
well, she just keeps saying treatment, so we don't know for definite whether it's IVF or not. But the point was, she did some fertility. It seems like she did some fertility treatments, and, you know, which is one thing she actually said that I actually admire her about. She was like, "Look, yes, God works miracles and those kind of stuff, but it's also, you know, you have to ensure that you're going to the doctors and trying to make sure, you know, everything is right and those kind of stuff, rather than just praying and praying and praying. Then you're gonna get a kid."
Let's get African for a second. Let's go to the African side for a second. This man has had some kids before, right?
Yeah, he's got
meaning he probably got married before, or
no, they didn't get married.
He has a woman that potentially could have got married to. Because it's not like, did they have kids with two different women? Or?
I don't know whether it's two different women, but the guy dated a lot of these celebrities.
So here's the thing: like, some of those celebrity female or those people that this man dated could have just been praying that she should not have a child. It's possible. Let's get African for a second. It's possible. It is a very possible.
She was actually asked about that, but she's like, "Look, not like say like, you know, about somebody maybe, you know, doing that to her," but she was like, "Nah, she didn't try to think of those things." But one thing that was sad though, she was like, you know, people used to say she has sold her womb for fame, because she's a very successful, you know, she's one of those people that have been extremely successful coming from the acting world. She's got like about 3 or 4 shows. She's the ambassador for so many brands, and she's well respected by the fans. The fans love her.
Whoa. Let me tell you something, people. Like, I just did it again. Let me tell you something, people. Well, let me tell you something. To be honest with you, I don't like. Look, it's not normal for a lady of a kind to be married for 8 years and only had a child at the age of 41.
Yeah, but she was trying.
Concerning.
But she was trying. It wasn't like she wasn't trying.
And being an African, okay, in an African environment, with African sort of way of tradition thinking, we will say something. I'm sure even our own mom was saying something. like, you don't want to see where they go, "I know some guy, okay, follow me." Like, they say when you ready to do the rub this on your belly. Okay? Like what? And will I say something? Is it same? I mean, come on. Like I said, let's go back to just the normal African traditional settings. You've seen the African movies where, I mean, she was lucky. The man's mother didn't even do that much. She was lucky, because if is the way I think. Okay, maybe Ghana is a bit slow. Maybe you guys are more relaxed in Ghana. Because if it was Nigeria, that man would have a second wife. In 8 years, he would have had a second wife.
Yeah, but
period.
So do you think is it because the guy had like 2 kids already? That's why he probably was not that.
Yeah.
Or at least we don't know what happened behind closed doors, but at least it seems like
No, because look, open it up to the public. Let the public decide. Because honestly, 8 years not having a child is disturbing in an African home. It is. The first, I mean, come on, when you get married and you come back from your honeymoon, be honest, Nana. You've known people that were married. What did the family tell you? Especially if your mother is alive. What does she ask for? Easy. No brainer. When am I going to be able to carry and do, come on, birth the baby? Like when is it happening?
I want to carry my own grand
before I die. So if you understand that, then you know that most cases, most people tend to go, yeah, cool. So if she says she's not, she feels bad. Well, that's because of the way it is, right?
Yeah, but for people to accuse you of using your womb to
people,
actually,
but listen, she's a
to
celebrity.
trade it off for like fame.
She's a celebrity. She put herself out there.
It can be.
People will say anything. She put herself out there, and
but then change the fact that
public
she'll feel some type of way about
it. Of course, but it comes to the church. Like right now, I'm sure I've had comments said about me about the things I say on where we are posted. I mean, come on, I've read it, and some of it are very hurtful, very very hurtful people. The skin is not a rock. It can pierce through. But I understand because I say the things I say because it's my opinion, and people also express their opinion. So she should understand that, especially the fact that a bread and butter is from people actually paying attention to what she does. And if people pay attention to what you do, obviously they will have an opinion about it because they feed you technically. So if that's the case, then whatever they say about you, you just gotta keep it moving, keep pushing. Okay, and I think she did that, right?
She did.
Now she has a baby.
But you see, like listening to one of the things that she said, which, like I'm a hardcore dude there, but like I did feel some type of way. I didn't get to crying, but I felt really, really sad for her. She was driving in traffic, right, and she saw this what's it called, like sugarcane seller, or something like that, and the woman had a kid, on her back, and you could see the child is like, child had rashes, and this child is not, and this woman is hustling. This child is not having any time of their lives, and she's like, she questioned God. She was like, God, why?
Why what?
Why? I can look up. I would give this kind of child. I would have given this child I can feed the child. I'll give the child the best of life, and you won't give me one. But you're giving it to this one that can't even look after the child. And she's like, she understood it's not the woman's fault, but that's how. And she cried the entire journey.
Yeah, but that's why she was going. That's why she waited that long to have a child. That's why God didn't bless her that, because like you can't be asking questions like that.
Person
well, no, you can't be asking questions like that. It's as simple as that.
What kind of mean person are you?
You calling me mean? I'm telling you my opinion, and now you're calling me mean. Okay, I'm mean. Okay, cool. Deal with it. Like, look, here's the thing, right? Everyone has their own story to tell. Everyone has their path to work. Okay, she walked the path, right? And I'm glad that she has a baby. She got what she wanted. But let's be honest. Like she has food on the table. Okay, she's blessed,
of course.
Even without the kid, she's married. Okay, some people 41 out here, like they want a child, but they have to do the first thing first. Look for a man to marry.
Not even that, we got some people that that got pregnant for other people's men.
Yeah,
other people's husbands.
So what are we talking about?
Nobody's saying anything about Evan Nelson, but
Oh, we are getting there. Like you push that real quick. You push that in real quick. So my point is like, listen. The point is, when you have a situation like that, you don't. Well, we African. We trained to question God and open God and stuff like that. I mean, she did the right thing. She did the treatment and everything, and eventually, and I'm prolonging that eventually because 41 is a lot of eventuallys. Eventually, she got what she wanted, which is great. And there's a lot of people right now back home that are not famous.
Yeah, of course.
That I mean, she's famous, so she can deal with it, right? So, or maybe we don't know really the full story about her personal life and stuff. But it looks like a family and other family, the guy's family, they understood. But this is a real issue back home where family members are basically destroying marriages because of this. Yep. And in most cases, they blame the women. Like,
of course,
99% of the cases is, I told you. And I told you this woman won't give you a child. After 6 months and I saw it, I was telling you, but you did not listen.
But then, and also in her situation, it will be so easy for her to be blamed, considering that the guy already got 2 kids.
Yeah, and she probably was blamed.
2 kids,
And she probably was blamed. So it's beautiful to see her have what she have, and it's beautiful for her to experience that. But let's not she's. I'm not saying she's well off, but I'm saying our situation right now is better than a lot of situations.
Oh!
It's a lot better.
Like currently, she's in an optimum situation.
Our situation right now is better than a lot of situations.
You got a loving husband. You got
and a patient husband, by the way. He had to wait 8 years. You had to wait 8 years for her to give him 1 child. Come on now. Like,
why are you making it sound like, it's like she's out here giving other kids and it's like, hey, you gotta wait 8 years and I just give you 1.
Yeah.
It was troubling her even probably more than the husband.
Yeah, because he has 2 kids already. Like, every time she asks, you'll be like, babe, relax.
God's time is the best.
Be a stepmother. Like, relax. I have this too. You want a child. He's probably even telling her, like, look, it's not up to that. Are you saying you're not your child? These are your kids as well. Like, you married to me, they're from me. So technically they're yours. And she's going, you don't understand. These people, they're shaming me. I want my own baby. We've done everything. Let's wait on God. He's probably that kind of guy. He's probably that kind of guy. Now she's like, it's really like, your wife is pregnant. It's like, you know what I passed through with the last 2. And this one, this lady, I'm old now, I'm tired. But now I have to start changing diapers.
I doubt she's even changing diapers. She probably got somebody to do that stuff.
No, if she waited that long, I'm telling you,
right now,
no way. Like, relax. Like, no way. Like, I am going to enjoy every, like, you know, one of those things where the baby's crying and she's happy waking up. It's going to be one of those ones. Like I don't know, man. Like, whatever you would think, they should let us know. This is crazy.
Yeah, she's like, at times, she be driving, right? And she look at the speedometer, and she'd be like, whoa. I've got a baby at home waiting for me here. And she just dropped the speed.
See what I mean? Like, but having a baby changes your life, though. Like, it really does.
For a lot of people. I
don't care how old you are. I don't care how young you are. Well, if you're young, it might not change your life.
It change your life, but whether it's for the better or for the worse.
I'm talking about for the better. Let's not go for the worse. Because you don't want a baby to change your life for the worse. For the Nana Ama Mcbrown right now, it's a really good thing, okay? She's singing right now. I have a very big God, though. It's always on my side. She's not going, why is this happening to me? God, why me? All I just said was, Amaka, what's his name? Let's say, what? What's the guy's name in Ghana that everybody, Playboy? What's his name? Like, give me a name of a Playboy. All I'm just saying is him to just, I didn't say he should donate. I just said let's do Django for a beat. Now all of a sudden I have big belly. It's not one of those ones. This is one she's going to church and donation is a bit more than usual.
She's like, when she got pregnant, that was the first thing. Like, after she's like, when she found out she was pregnant, she had a conversation with God that, God should give her a girl, and God should ensure that she gets through the whole pregnancy thing safely.
Which she did.
And she's like, I'll stop paying my tithe.
Which is a wonderful thing, because she did, right?
Yeah,
she did. No, it's a wonderful thing. Like, it's a beautiful thing.
It is in a way.
It is.
And one thing she also said, which was really extremely sad, she's like, she told herself, right, if by 45 She ain't got a child yet. She's gonna get her husband to get like a fresh baby to adopt, to just make it look like it's her own. That she doesn't want a grown kid, she want a fresh one.
What? It's like a grocery store. A fresh baby. What's a fresh baby?
A baby that just been had and it's gonna be abandoned, and just take her.
That's a fresh baby. Okay. Yep. Thank God you didn't do that. Thank God answered that prayer. Because I don't know what you mean by fresh baby.
I just told you.
No, I don't. That definition.
That's been born, and like
definition.
You don't want a 1 year old. You don't want a 2 year old. That kind of thing.
All babies are beautiful and wonderful, no matter how they were conceived. All babies are beautiful and wonderful, but like Nana, to be honest with you, like, listen, this lady, she did the right thing. Honestly, like at the age of, it's never too late, right?
No,
it's never too late. She did the right thing, and the thing is, she actually wanted this. Like,
well,
it's not like she didn't want it. She wanted it. It came out right for her. It's lovely, because if we were to drive it back home a bit and go back into the way people get treated and how family, because like we, especially West African countries, we're big on family, we're big on community, we're big on everything related to bringing people together. So when you look at that and you look at Nana Ama Mcbrown's situation, 8 years, not producing a baby, probably having 1,000 sex, nothing is happening, mother and father, maybe less father, but mothers, like I'm talking about the guy's mother will probably all of a sudden just move into the house and start complaining about everything. There's not a lot of meat in the stew that you cook. you always leave cup on the table. Give me a child. There's always something, which is a big deal. Which I mean, we see a lot in African movies. So like she's blessed and she's like things are going all right. But boy, I don't know what to say. If she's complaining about people, I'm sorry. That's just what it is. Like it is what it is.
Yeah, but like no. But the point is, it's just at times we're not very aware of the things that are hurtful that we might, or no, should I say the things that we say that might be hurtful because of other people's circumstances around us.
Yeah, you're right. But why should we bother about that?
Yeah, because if somebody's your friends, you care about their feelings, no? Or I would assume you care about your friends' feelings.
You should.
That's what I'm saying. So if whatever you're saying, even if it's not meant to be that way, it's gonna hurt the people that are around you. Of course, I would assume you would think about that, and then you would you'd be aware of it, and then you try your best to.
But here's the thing, though. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, this thing is like Nana Ama Mcbrown is a celebrity.
Yes, it doesn't change the. I keep saying it doesn't change the fact that she's
a big one at that.
A huge one.
A huge one at that. She's a celebrity. Do you understand? She's like what's her name? Yvonne Nelson. I have your medicine.
She's actually higher than Yvonne Nelson anyway.
No, that's arguable.
No, she.
No, she's not.
I'm telling you something.
No, she's not.
Yvonne Nelson is not on the level of
Nana
Ama Mcbrown.
Why would you say that? Why? Is it because she got pregnant by
no,
a married man?
Because the level of fame and the level of influence they both have in the media sector that they work.
Yeah, because
Nana Ama Mcbrown has a huge or a higher
They do different things.
What do you mean they do? They're both actresses, or they both started off as actresses. As a matter of fact, Vanessa even started as a beauty pageant girl before coming into acting. So so you could say that she already had a leg up before actually getting into the situation.
Okay, you got a point, but. But the thing is, like, they're two different brands. Like, how would you?
Yes, they're two different because one of them, they manage their brands different. That's the point I'm trying to make. But if you're talking about the current, the system now where they both are, even at Yvonne Nelson's peak, she was still not close to Nana Ama Mcbrown's. At her peak, she still had no, she couldn't lace Nana Ama Mcbrown's boots.
Boy. People, can you help us out here?
The only person
Nana is throwing shades here. He's really throwing. Is Nana Ama Mcbrown really bigger than anyone else?
Huge. The only person, right, from the English one that you would have said was close to Nana Ama Mcbrown's level at her peak is Jackie Appiah.
But she's not on TV all the time.
Huh? I said. Was
she's on
close.
TV all the time.
No, I'm talking.
Even when she was big, she's still big. But
when she was big, she was.
Even when she was like constantly on TV, she's not on TV all the time.
She was. No, that's what I'm saying. She was. It's just that she knows how to carry herself. So all the big brands and all those kind of stuff.
So let me tell you what you're saying here. Nana Ama Mcbrown is a career-driven lady.
What do you mean career?
That's why she didn't have a baby until now. That's what you're saying here. She's a
You're
big
gonna
woman.
go She does work a lot. That one I'll give it to her. She does work a lot.
I mean, for you to be that relevant and be that
She
big,
does work a lot.
you work a lot, right? So that's what it is. Like, and because
I
of
mean,
that,
like, even now, if you think about it, now she got at least 2 big shows in the country. She runs 2, YouTube channels, like her own one, and she runs one for her daughter. Her daughter has her own Instagram. She got it's.
oh,
it's a
she's
lot.
not that celebrating mother, is she? Come on, like you waited 8 years to have this baby. Don't flood the market with this baby.
Hey, she's doing it. She's
come on.
She's flaunting the market.
I like the hustle.
She's oversaturating it.
So what's the guy saying though? The guy's just like,
What's he gonna do? The guy's always dated people in the media anyway, so he probably knows what it comes with.
I know what the guy's doing. I've had 2 already. Like, I'm tired. So go whatever you want. Like, I know you waited this long for this.
That's what I was gonna say.
This is not new to me.
Are you gonna be the guy that
I will. I will, because what you're doing
you
is
want peace?
I'll keep quiet. I totally understand what you just said right there. So I'll keep quiet. But still, Nana, Nana, like, nah, you got like, come
you
on
might
now.
say it once, maybe twice, and then you value your peace so much, you be like,
And then you just go, and then your friends ask you, what? I'm seeing your baby's picture everywhere. Guys, my house.
how many times have you seen me in there? That's a question you should ask.
Yeah, guys, it's my house, eh? This woman waited 8 years, eh? Please, I need peace, eh? like, please, eh? Please, don't worry, eh? Charlie, I am telling you, she will grow out. She will grow out of it. Don't worry. No, but I guess she's proud, but she shouldn't be that celebrity.
But it's the thing is, it's a beautiful thing, right? When people actually value the things they have, because like we know a lot of people that actually get pregnant, and it's a bad situation for them.
This is overvaluing. No. Like, you have a Facebook page, Instagram page, that page. Lady, please, eh? We understand. 8 years, you waited. Now you have a baby. At least focus on your baby. All this what you are doing.
But think about how many people are out here using abortion, like even bad abortions, to get through their situation.
Do you understand this? Like, Nana Ama Mcbrown is the kind of lady right now with that situation that the doctor will be like, the baby looks like doctor, shut up. This is a healthy baby. I spoke to God. This one is not me and God, we have an agreement. Eh? This baby, don't tell me, just tell me beautiful things only.
As a matter of fact, I'm not coming here anymore.
Exactly.
Or you can't be my doctor.
She'll call her husband, can't sue. I need to go to the next hospital. The husband will be like, but that's far away. No, I don't mind if it's in the next states. This doctor is trying to, like, tell me something that I don't like. That's the thing. So she's the kind of lady.
I want a new one. I want a new doctor.
Yeah, I want a new. So at this point, she's the lady that would basically but it's a beautiful thing. I'm telling you, this is a beautiful thing. It's nice that we're talking about it, because the bigger issue here is the fact that having been childless for a period of time when you're married in places like where we come from is a big deal, even in 2020. Yeah. It is not a joke.
And then
but women get blamed a lot for this.
I know. But what I'm saying is, like, even for somebody that's well accomplished like her, it still did get to her. It still did break her down. It still did make her cry.
We've had this conversation before, you know that, right?
Where
we talked about the fact that if you're successful as a female, it still doesn't change the fact that status in the society, they look at you, your accomplishment is, are you married? Are you keeping a home? Do you have kids?
So okay, let me put it this way then. Let me ask you this question then. Which one is more prestigious to a woman, right? Marriage, or or baby? Like, which one defines a woman?
I feel like I'm the wrong person to answer the question, but if I'm going to take a stab at it,
why stab?
I would say both. I feel like I'm the wrong person to answer the question. I feel like women should contribute and answer the question. But if I'm to take a vote, I would say both, because they have to come in one after the other. Okay, marriage first, then you have children. Okay, if you have children before you get married, guy, that's never going anywhere. Okay, now you're married, but you have kids. They'll look at you like, yeah, but what did you accomplish?
Okay, but let me ask you this question then. And let's for a split second imagine, you can only choose one: a successful marriage or beautiful kids.
As a man, as a man, and a successful marriage, bro. As a man, I don't want any headache. The beautiful kids, but the marriage is not successful. Guy, I will get divorced. Not on me. But as a woman, I really don't know. That's a difficult question for a woman to answer. I mean, for Nana Ama Mcbrown, I guess she would say marriage as well. I said because, she was married and then she had a child. It wasn't like she had a child and then she got married. Do you know what I mean? And I think even if she's not married yet, she won't be talking about kids. She won't say, "I waited 8 years for this." If she wasn't married, it's because she was married. That's why she was able to say that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, she didn't say anything along those lines. I'm just.
I'm saying it's because she's married and she's been going on for 8 years. That's why she was able to say things like, "I waited for God to answer my prayers." But if she wasn't married, she would just be like, "Yeah, I don't have a man yet."
Yeah, but that would be an excuse. But then if you hit 40s, you probably will still have it in your mind. Like I think that would be worse.
Justin Dumas, are they married?
Yeah, but Justin Dumas is not in 40s. What's wrong with you?
She's
not in
close to
40s.
40,
I don't know.
She's close to 40. So. Find out. Maybe Google will not tell us the truth. But find out. Google will not tell us the truth. She should be in her late 30s though.
Maybe mid-30s anyway.
Guy, late 30s. God forgive me.
Ooh, actually true,
Find out.
39.
30. There we go. So, someone like her, you see what? She ain't talking about kids though, is she?
Even Okoro 35.
Exactly. They're not talking about kids though, either. Because they're not married.
No, but because they're not hip anymore.
They're not married.
No, they're not hip.
Don't forget the fact that they're not hip. I'm saying they're not out here like Nana Ama Mcbrown, like, God, give me a child. They're not doing that. Why? Because they're not married, Nana. They're not married.
But on the other hand, too, Nana Ama was not really out here. It's like this all coming up after, she had a child and now she can, share her story. You know what I'm saying? To encourage other people and those kind of stuff.
If those people share their story, it will be, God, give me a man. and it's not like these people ain't got men. They do have men. They just waiting for the right man or whatever they consider right. You know what I mean? Because people like Justin, guy. People like Justin Dumas have like Yvonne Okoro. I'm sure they've got that list that's just too high. You know what I mean? Like you will try to hit it, but you will fall short.
Yeah, but then if that is true,
unless you dangle this son or something.
But you would have said the same thing about what's it called, Yvonne Nelson, but she did have a child for somebody else.
Yvonne Nelson is like the prodigal daughter. You know what I mean? Like one of those things where it looks like she came from a rich family and that's it.
She looked like a very decent. I still think
No, but let's not get wrong. Yvonne Nelson is a decent lady. Okay.
Yeah, but having a child for somebody's husband is it's a messy thing anyway.
The heart wants what the heart wants. You can't help who you fall in love with.
What I mean?
Or you can't help who you fall in bed with. Guy. You see the way I did that? Okay, but no, but come on now. We've all done things. Nah, don't use that to judge her. We've all done things.
I'm not using that. No, but look, if it's a one night stand, I get it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. This lady was actually in love.
Stand, yeah.
She was.
So, no, but one thing at times, you do the right thing, not because it's what's it called? No, you do the right thing because it's just the right thing. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, but you're acting like she basically just what's it called? Fell in love. It was only her that was having sex with herself. This married man was doing it too. I know, but so what are you talking about?
According to the guy's wife, she introduced her to the husband. That's what I'm saying. I saying things that are off the mark.
And the husband couldn't take his eye off her. Okay? It wasn't like she was interested in man. The man said, listen, I'm married. Okay? Probably for all you know, he approached her.
My guy.
And he goes, you know how Ben,
of course.
You know what Ben said? Me and her, we're going to get divorced. Like, you know how men say, like, just give me some time. You know how we say, nah, we are men. So don't go there. Don't, like... You know how we say, like, me and her, we don't get along. Like, you my soulmate. If I had met you before I met her, we would be married. So give me some time. I'm trying to deal with this. I will get over my stuff. Which he did. It got divorced.
Rosina is trying to, but the guy got divorced, but was it because of her or was the guy divorced before they started getting it together?
My opinion is because of her, my guy.
Well, then the guy did the right thing then.
Yeah, but are they together though?
I don't think so.
Not anymore. So he didn't do the right thing, did he?
No, but
you see,
this can happen.
The grass
anyway.
is not always greener on the other side. That's what this is right there.
You know what somebody said? Somebody said like, when what's it called? Stolen goods. Like when you're a child, or when you go into the kitchen or something, and they tell you can't have something, you have it.
Yeah,
it tastes different than when it's given to you.
Yeah, because
like, the same thing.
It's like the forbidden fruit. You can't eat out of this, but you eat out of this and stuff like that. It's like the forbidden fruit. So my point is like, Yvonne Nelson is still a decent lady, though.
Oh no, of course, anyway.
She's a decent lady. She's just
she was in a bad situation. That's all.
No, it wasn't a bad situation. It was nature. You go to sleep with somebody at some point. As a man, you got to do it. As a woman, you got to do it. Now, okay, the social constructs say don't sleep with a married man. But here's the thing, though. Was he wearing a ring when she met him?
Well,
that's the thing.
I said, I'm not even sure the timeline anyway of her getting pregnant. Whether she got pregnant after the guy's divorce or got pregnant during the guy's divorce or before the divorce. So,
I don't really, she's foul for doing that because the friend introduced her to her husband and then she ended up taking her husband. She's foul for doing that, but other than that, this is a decent lady. Like, it's the Justin Dumas you got to worry about.
What do you mean?
Yvonne Okoro you got to worry about. Because those are silent killers. They know how, like that, but you know they're causing damage, though. Like,
how do you know they're causing? Maybe they just minding their own business.
They look too good not to be causing damage, bro. That's all I'm saying. You know how you're causing damage.
Hold on.
What you got to respect is, like, you hear nothing about them. All you see them is looking good, but you know they're high maintenance. Somebody's maintaining that.
Why can't it be that they're maintaining themselves?
Of course they are. But here's the thing, though. There are men that want to, like, come on. These people, they're not lesbians. Okay? They're not.
You don't know that.
Actually, we don't. But and even if they're lesbian, they're in a relationship. That's my point. But we don't know that about them. We don't.
And besides, if they were in a lesbian
Jackie
relationship.
not Jackie Appiah. Naja Barrow, whatever her name was. Yeah. Right? Up until when she
put her kids out.
And she didn't even mention we didn't even know she was putting out like that. Do you know what I mean? Up until when she came out and go, I'm pregnant. Boy. I mean, her and Jamaica tried it for a while.
Oh, yeah, they did.
They tried it for a while.
Not just Jamaica.
The guy.
She and what's it called? Michael Essien. Yeah, former Chelsea footballer.
Yeah, but I thought he's married.
No, before the marriage, anyway.
No, but I thought he was married a long time ago.
Again, before the marriage. Michael Essien was chasing this girl when he was playing in France, anyway. Yeah,
but she looks like someone to be chasing, though. Like she's hot. And she's got the right bits in the right place.
So if you're hot, then you deserve to be changed, then.
Nah. Don't you like what's good?
My God.
What are you saying? Even women were chasing out. Don't you like what's good? Look at this guy. If you're hot, you deserve to be chased. Guy, listen, let me tell you something. All the pictures we are putting up on Facebook right now of these beautiful ladies. That's why African women, they're very dangerous.
Shout out to all my ugly chicks anyway. I'll chase you.
Ugly chicks. A chick is only ugly because you think she's ugly. That chick is
eyes of the
that's what I'm about to say. That chick is going a guy that thinks she's the most beautiful girl he's ever seen. Although ugly is kind of unanimous, to be honest. But the point is, like,
there's a saying in my country that marrying what's it called? Marrying like a beautiful woman is the same as planting along the roadside anyway.
Everyone sees it.
You got problems. That's basically it.
Listen, you gotta get a cutlass out and start clearing out the weed before the weed overshadow.
No, before somebody comes. No, people always try to take your fruits in it because it's on the roadside.
That's also another one.
You're gonna see it. It looks nice. They want some. So if you got a beautiful wife,
you gotta protect that. Protect what you got.
You gotta know that people are gonna come at it. And that's
what about
I shout out all
protecting their beautiful handsome husband? No, their handsome husband.
Well, they always say men are dogs, so I guess they don't need to protect. They just know the dog will go out. Just want the dog to come back home.
No, but hey, mother hen, like Nana Ama Mcbrown, for example, you know how she must have protected a man. You know how she must have done it.
I think probably that's why she plastered the guy's pictures everywhere, so that if the guy tries to go, when the guy goes anywhere with any other girl, people just take pictures and put it out there.
African women, guy. You know, the more you are not available, the more women want you. You You know that, right? This is not a joke. You know, the more you are like, yeah, I'm ready to go. You know, I'm about to get married. That's when your high school sweetheart shows up. Be like, you know, I've been feeling you too.
You remember?
I just didn't want to say it because I was shy. Like, but you should have said that long time.
Yeah, but I feel like now I've just got to save her. And they think it's like a move in it.
Are you like, and then you see yourself there just sitting there like,
contemplating
should I
yeah?
or should I not?
To be or not to be?
Do you know what I mean? Like, because the more you are not available, the more you are found wanting. It's like the more your phone is going to voicemail, the more calls you get. It's a weird thing, but yeah, you know how much you will protect a man? Especially, she's married to him, he's got 2 kids, and she doesn't have any with him. She will like guide him like a jail. Like anywhere, I feel sorry for the guy.
And the bad thing was also because she was a bit older than the guy. A lot of people had what's it called? Opinions that the marriage was not gonna last. So especially in the early stages
in their
of the marriage.
face, isn't it?
Yeah,
in
of
your
course.
face, 8 years and still going.
Yep.
Although it might.
No, but it doesn't matter. But still, people didn't even give them a year.
Yeah,
Especially when they said they were getting married, people did not give them a year.
So it's probably true love, soulmates.
Yeah, like the point is, this is where she's been very like, I don't know about the guy, yeah, but she's been very mature about her relationship with the guy, which is very good, you know. Like,
Somebody said the guy was divorced, so he was married.
No, the guy was not divorced. No, they're talking about the Yvonne Nelson thing.
Oh, I just read it late.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
cool.
about the Yvonne Nelson thing. Like, you know, so it's like it's. But anyway, let's move on to Tonto DK.
Tonto DK.
Yeah, the Nigerian songstress musician.
What's wrong with the lady?
So the kids what's it called? The son's 2 years. Was it 2? No, 4 years. Is it 4 years now? I think the kid is 4 years now or so. Or 2 years. I don't know. Anyway, the kid's birthday, right? The husband took to social media to, you know, shout out the kid.
Okay.
On top of shouting out the kid, also threw some shade at the mom. And on top of that, pull out like, you know, court records for, you know, about him suing the woman anyway. So he's suing the woman for 500 million naira.
That's a hefty amount.
Yep. Because she's talking about, he's talking about how the woman has, you know, cost him some money, you know, spreading falsehood.
Yeah.
Apparently she claimed the guy was even gay as well and a bisexual.
Yeah, but she said the guy couldn't get it up.
No, he didn't say the guy couldn't.
Or 1 second guy she called him.
Well, that guy's not talking about that. He's not. That's not part of the suit.
Well, why is he going to say that? Because of you, my sex game is gone.
Yeah, girls don't want to. Yeah.
It's not going to say that.
Say that.
Nah, it's not going to say that.
Why not?
It's going to say the opposite instead. I've lost money. Which is probably what he said.
Yeah, that's what he's saying anyway. But the point is, to accuse a guy of being bisexual or gay and this kind of stuff, and also...
Yeah, but does she just beat the staff, though? She was just saying it because she was angry. Because the
guy is saying it affected his money, innit?
Well, you shouldn't have married her then, isn't it? Look.
We didn't know that. Like,
let me
know
tell you
that was going to happen.
No, he's lying. He knew the chick he was getting married to. Tonto DK, if you watch the movies, you know she's a hot lady.
A movie which is called acting. She was just, you know...
Listen, man, how many African artists act like they're acting? You know that this lady, if she's for you, she's for you. If she's against you, she's against you. That's what it is. So don't come here and start acting like you don't know what it was. Well, you know, it's one of those scenarios where it's gonna stay in court for that long and nothing is gonna happen.
Nah, I don't know. But one thing that was a little bit sad though, which I thought was not right, was the fact that the guy is saying, first of all, it took like 2 years, right, to get a court to agree for him to see the child. And on top of that,
I already told you,
Tonto is also playing games with him as well.
It's going to be one of those things that's going to stay in court for a very long period of time. 10, 20 years from now, we are still talking about, okay, what happened?
But I'm talking about
custody yet. Have you been able to do this?
But it's not even talking about custody. He just wanted to, and then the court gave it to him. But because Tonto don't want to have anything to do with him, there was a condition that there has to be a nanny involved, right?
That's usually how that.
But Tonto is going on about the fact that she ain't got a nanny yet. Which means you can see a child.
Yeah, but he can get a nanny. Why does she have to get it? Why does she have to get a nanny? He can pay for the nanny. He can get a court to get involved and pay for the nanny.
Yeah, but that's what he's trying to do now. So now he's going back to court to go, she's just playing games. You know, but it's crazy. You know, I don't think, I felt like, you know, it's sad that at times a lot of women will use, you know, the kid as...
Wait. What are you talking? This is Africa though, bro. This is Africa where men rules. Okay, this guy needs to grow some cojones. don't start saying
his
that.
Own kid?
No, don't start saying that. When you were in Nigeria or Ghana and you're not seeing your kid as a man, it's because you don't want to see your child. I'm telling you that right now. Not in a place where a man can marry
the
four
same
women.
thing for Shatta. Shatta didn't want to see his kid.
Yeah, this is not the UK or America where we say, they follow the law here. Here you can't just go and appear anyhow. This is Nigeria. Have you listened to Face's song? This is Nigeria. Look how we're treating her.
But
what are you talking about?
Would you want to traumatize your child by the whole back and forth thing that's going to go into the situation when you go into the house?
No, I mean, you lived in Ghana for a bit, I would assume. Yeah. How many times have you seen old people having something that looks like a fight where it's an argument, and then you see them make up afterwards, right there in front of you, as a family? It happens all the time. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, but she doesn't look like she's ready to make up with the guy.
Yeah, it's not about making up. I'm saying to you, Tonto Dike is feisty. I don't know her personally, but I know she's feisty. I've been in a club that she's in before, and I know what it is. She's a very feisty lady. She does whatever she wants, however she wants it. This guy knew what he was signing up for. Unfortunately, he thought maybe he could make it last. It didn't work out. Fine. But don't stop pretending like you didn't know who you married, bro. You did know who you married. She was the kind of lady that she would have gone all, because if she's for you, she will go all the way out. Okay? If she's not for you, she will also go all the way out. Okay? And this is this lady. This is what she did.
She does not do partial stuff.
Hey, listen. That's what you gotta appreciate about Tonto Dike. She's real. If she's faking it, she will fake it so well that you think it's her life. She is the real Nollywood actress. Yeah, she acts in real life as well. So she's the lady that, listen, you knew what you signed up for, and if you really want to see your child, they need to slap him silly. Like, his dad needs to take him and give him 2 slaps. Wake up, okay? How can you let a woman do this to you in Nigeria? Are you okay?
What would you do? Okay, if you were
in Nigeria, where men kick women out and leave the kids behind. Have you ever heard of a story where this is peculiar though? Now we're talking about this in 2020. I'll talk about she's not a Nigerian living abroad. She's a Nigerian living in Nigeria, and the guy is telling me that he can't see his child and is going to court. Have you ever heard of a case in Ghana or Nigeria where people are fighting for custody in court?
I haven't heard one, but I bet it exists.
No, you haven't heard one.
Yeah, but it doesn't change the fact that it might exist.
It's because it's Tonto Dike. You know how many women right now are crying that their husband mistreated and it basically took the kids away from them and they can't see the kid anymore because the man just said, if you come close, and now you're telling me the man.
But those are usually broke women. It does not happen to,
Rich women, broke women, I'm sorry, it's the same thing. Nah. This is the thing.
If the woman has some level of leverage.
This is a woman that claimed her husband was beating her up. Try to understand this. This is a woman that claimed she was basically buying gifts for herself because she didn't want him to feel like, she's been abused in a relationship. This is a woman that said all of that. And now the man is coming out and saying he's fighting for custody, he can't see his child. He's lying. What are you talking about? He's a liar. Where the grandmothers and the grandfathers of the kid will have come involved, the family will have come involved, they will have sat down and be like, are you okay? Okay, you're not together anymore, that's fine. But why you want to deprive the man of his child? What are you doing? Am I mistakenly saying something that I'm not supposed to say?
Point is, I think you're not acknowledging the fact that, the society has changed a lot. And now a lot of people have...
What society, please? What society?
The Nigerian environment, the Ghanaian environment.
Say that again, please.
But let me tell you, now in Ghana, okay. if you don't want to pay for your kid, they'll take you straight to YG and, dude, you will have the police trouble and you will
if you don't want to pay for your kid.
Yeah.
Where is your kid that you don't want to pay for?
Like
not in your house?
Yeah, of course. Well, you think, some people's kids are not in their house.
What? Look at this guy. Again, I'm going to ask you again. How many households do you know in Ghana today that have a woman and the kids only?
Oh,
where they can't find the man?
Oh, no, they can find the man, but the man don't want anything to do with that.
Oh, that's different.
You'd be like, I ain't got the money.
Let me see what you just said there. That's exactly my point. Like, it's my child, but I don't. No. You want to have this baby. I told you not to have the baby. You said you wanted to. So why are you disturbing me? That's the scenario.
Yeah, but I was giving you an example of how much the society has changed in terms of
what society,
now
please?
You can go to somewhere, get the government involved. Like at least I know that for a fact in Ghana, they could get the government involved and the guy will start paying because they know they don't want to go to prison or whatever it is. Now,
with what money? Now, what you talking?
What you're
talking about is on papaper. Give me statistics. No. How many percentage of people do that happen to? I bet. Let me
a lot.
Stop,
like because on the radio.
Stop. 0.01%.
My guy, no. A lot of people happen.
Please, people, help me out with this guy. This guy is a lost cause. This guy's thinking Ghana is like America. I'm telling you, dude. It's not the case. Definitely not Nigeria. Not Nigeria. There might be child support case study where they fight this and that. Let me tell you what that is. That's between rich people, okay? And not the family, not the couples. I'm talking about family, like big tycoons, like Dangote. Dangote, for example, if his daughter won't custody, I'm sorry. Whatever you do, just let it go. Like that guy that married his daughter. I swear to God, he's the female. Just let it go, okay? Especially because he doesn't talk a lot. So you can see in his face that if you get him hungry. So like that's the case. But
I still don't even understand why the guy is suing her for 500 million naira though.
Because it's a joke. Wait a
minute, it's a joke. The guy went to court, he's filed the whole thing. So what do you mean it's a joke?
It's a
you know when you go to court, it costs money, right?
Not in Nigeria.
Wait a minute. Well, you think it's free?
They pay back door.
Yeah, but it still costs you money.
Yeah, it's not a lot of money. Yeah, forget that. The guy's got money to 500. Oh, anyways, 500 million naira. That's a lot of money.
And I was like, even if she pays you that money, what do you think is gonna happen to your child anyway?
Nothing. 1 naira is not gonna see from Tonto Dike. The one we see in movies. It's gonna pay 500 million naira for damages.
Well, if she's found guilty, that's what the guy is. And the guy might not be awarded that money from the courts anyway. That's why he's seeking in damages. And it might just be that the courts might go, no, we're not giving you that kind of money.
You're joking. Bro, you're joking. That's not gonna happen. Forget that. Not. Maybe you would get, if it was Mercy Johnson, we can say she will have a soft heart. She will call you outside court and set you and be like, listen, guy, I'll pay you 50 million naira. Just let me go.
But that's a lot of money though.
Yeah, but these people can afford it.
Can they? Or would they want to even pay that?
Oh, I'm gonna tell her I can. She'll just take her husband's money and give it back to him.
God damn.
Because he's a pilot, so I'm sure 50 million naira to this guy.
Yeah, but if he's the one suing you, how are you gonna take his money?
That's what I'm saying. She'll take the money from him and give it back to him. I'm sure she'll be taking the money all this time. She's just saving it up.
So, well, look. It's just look. I think it's always wrong when the kids are used as pawns in the game of relationships when it breaks down. I don't think it's right.
This guy needs to grow some corners. I don't even think.
We keep saying what should you do anyway? Just go and grab the child, or just come to the house when he's not invited.
This is not. You have to understand. For us as Africans, this is not a normal conversation for us. The normal conversation would be, why you just let us see the kids? This is uncharted territory. like a man is suing another woman for no. Even Shatawale that it happened to. Did this?
Well, you are the one that claimed you didn't even want to see the kid.
That's not my point. He didn't even sue. He didn't even go
because if he's not interested in the kid,
no, he just did. And even that, he didn't even go to the radio station and go, I can't see my child. They asked him, and he goes, I gave her everything she wanted. She never let me see my child.
Oh Lord.
So I have no idea what we're talking about here with this scenario. Right
Look, here. All I'm like, I think that the what's it called? The lawsuit is nonsense, and I also think she's trying to be like, oh, she hasn't got a nanny, therefore the guy can't come see the kid at the moment. It's also nonsense, and that shouldn't be the case. And I feel like there's a situation where you don't like each other anymore for whatever reason. Like, look, it's been years now. Get over yourself, and let's find the best solution to for the kid to enjoy. And also, the guy also to put this out on the kid's birthday was also nonsense as well. No? It's like, if you're going to celebrate your kid. You don't need to... And that's why I said the 500 million naira thing is nonsense. You're going to take this woman... And one thing you can't take away from Tonto, right? She loves that kid.
She celebrates her mother. She loves her kid. She put him out there. She does whatever she does.
No, but she goes out of her way for the kid. So why are you trying to take the money? Why are you trying to take that kind of money from her?
She's for you all the way.
I understand that. What I'm saying,
she's the type that love a kid, so she's for the kid all the way.
You don't need to take money off her. You could say, okay, she should come retract the statement and apologize. That should be it. You shouldn't be taking money off her when you know your kid will be the one enjoying the money anyway.
The guy needs to grow some manhood, okay? Because right now, he's having me believe everything she said about him. And I don't think what she said about him is true, but the way he's behaving, it looks like, I mean, dude, you're too soft. I'm not saying, there's a lot of stuff said about you from this lady. She said you beat her up. She said you mistreat her and all that kind of stuff, this and that and the other. And clearly, you haven't even seen your child for a long period of time anyway. Yep. If you put it up there like that. So, have you really tried? Okay? Because, no, let's be honest. Have you really tried? Because you're in Nigeria. You're in Nigeria where you don't need call. All you do is need family members. That's all you do. That's it. Just pick up a phone call auntie. Auntie call uncle. Uncle call grandpa. Grandpa call this person, that person. Before you know it, the whole house is full of family members with you two in the middle. I said, hey, you destroy your lives, but you want to destroy this one's life. Not on my life. Okay.
And then, apparently she even talked about the fact that she paid for her own bride price and some nonsense. Which I also put in a court thing. I'm like, oh, this nonsense. All right, before we go, let's talk about, Burna Boy.
What happened to Burna Boy?
Burna Boy claims,
Burna Boy can do no wrong. What happened to Burna Boy?
What you say can do no wrong?
Burna Boy can do no wrong. Burna Boy is like the African.
Burna Boy claims that, if you take away Fela Kuti, he's the best thing in, Afrobeats.
Let's think about that for a second. He can be right.
Are you crazy?
Who can challenge him? Think about that for a second and tell me who can actually challenge him. No, I'm not crazy. I'm asking you a genuine question. Who can challenge him? Right.
P-Square? Do you think Burna Boy has done,
okay,
is anywhere close to what P-Square, as an Afrobeat,
Then I'll ask you the question. In what context are you saying that? Because creativity-wise...
No, we're talking about creativity. We're talking about influence and everything. P-Square's influence is nowhere close to P-Square's influence on Afrobeats.
Burna Boy's influence is nowhere close to P-Square influence.
You see,
on Afrobeats.
That's how much I think P-Square is.
P-Square influence is nowhere close to P-Square's influence.
That's what I'm saying. That's how good P-Square is. They're the standard. They can't even meet their own standard.
You compare the same thing to the same thing. so my guy,
look, all I'm saying is, see, you know what Burna Boy is doing now? Burna Boy is like that kid, right? That just, signed their first professional contract in football. And they've given them the number 10 jersey. And they go on the pitch and they think they're the best number 10 for the team ever. It's nonsense.
I don't know about that.
As of 2 years ago, Burna Boy was around. He was still, even today in Afrobeats, he's not the number one guy.
But Burna Boy is very creative.
Nobody's denying that.
So and also,
but what you say, don't let me start.
He went to the Grammys.
Don't let me start on that nonsense.
I'm letting you start it. I'm telling you, he went to the Grammys.
Let's not go.
Have P-Square ever been to the Grammys?
Why would P-Square go to the Grammys? They don't need that.
Oh, they do, because they care about it. They sign with Kanye West for crying out loud. What
are
you talking about? They sign with this. The band signed with Kanye West. They signed with the record label.
That was Sony.
Yeah.
But for distribution rights, that makes sense. You want to sell in some place, you sign with somebody to sell your records there. That makes sense. The point I'm trying to make is, right, you talk the Grammys. These are people. It's like what I always say about BET Awards, right? Do you really think the people at BET understand Afrobeat, or they understand, they know what's going on? They just look on probably YouTube, right? See who has the more views and go, yeah, let's nominate that guy.
Yeah, but
let me tell you something, right?
Dude,
P-Square.
Okay, go ahead. Because like, I'm thinking about it. I'm telling you, I think
even Davido, even Davido today.
Yeah, but the quality of Davido's music is not on the same level as Burna Boy's music. We're talking about quality. We're talking because. When he's talking about that, in terms of success, right? Burna Boy is successful. Very successful. Hold on. Very successful. Yeah. Widely recognized internationally. Okay? Apart from maybe, I'm talking about currently right now.
Yeah.
So don't crucify me just yet.
Are we talking about currently
right now?
But are we talking about the West, or are we talking about Africa?
No, internationally.
That's when you mean international, outside the continent or within the continent?
Internationally, outside the continent.
Nah, it's not true. I'll give it. Look, they did a show in Uganda, right? Davido Wizkid, P-Square, they will sell out easy in every African country before Burna Boy does.
Yeah, of course. I agree with you on that.
But if you go to the West, like let's say Burna Boy puts on a show maybe in the US or whatever it is, yeah, he might sell before P-Square. Like I'm talking about if you're looking at the audience that might probably turn up.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean no, because they don't. I keep saying it. Like it's like somebody going like who can I even think of? Like Patapaye. Like it's
we're talking about real people here. We're not talking
it's
about
Patapaye fake people.
One hit wonder. Like we're not doing that. Don't.
Well, the point I'm trying to make
the guy that can't remember his own lyrics. We're not talking about this kind of people now. We're talking about real people.
What I'm trying to tell you,
real artists that know what they're doing.
What I'm trying to tell you,
and are actually doing stuff.
It's even if you take Wizkid, if you take Wizkid,
yeah, I'm taking Wizkid. Go on.
And you look at Wizkid's stuff and his influence and all those kind of stuff.
Yeah.
On Afrobeat, Burna Boy hasn't had that.
Why would you say that?
So how do you say you are the second best if you take out Fela Kuti? And if you're looking at actual, hold on. If you're talking about
had that,
because he hasn't.
What Burna Boy is? Guys, do you understand what Burna Boy is?
Are you crazy?
Do you know the song?
What would you say is Burna Boy's biggest song?
It's got many.
I said that's a all his song.
I can't pick one. It's got many. Like Burna Boy is creative. Like you understand?
What?
Wizkid, his life is about women. Okay.
So
Davido, his life is about women. Burna Boy, you pick his album up and you get different things in there. That is itself is a very big thing. It's a huge thing.
It does not. The fact that you talk about different things doesn't make you.
It means you're a full artist. Okay. That's
it doesn't
why
make you the best.
That's why I said.
It does not make you the best after somebody.
I agree.
That's what we're talking about
with him. Because Fela gave it the same thing. But Fela could sing a song about the government. He can sing a song about anything. Like, hardly would you pick a Davido song that's not about women. Don't even talk about Wizkid. That's just forget that because we all know Wizkid. But Burna Boy song.
Let's talk about P-Square.
Same thing. Hardly would you pick a song of P-Square without talking about women.
So,
what do you mean so?
So you're saying the fact that somebody sings about one thing, it means that they're not.
Yeah, because as an artist. So P-Square, Davido, Wizkid, they're very, very successful entertainers. They know how to entertain people with their songs. Okay? I wouldn't necessarily call them artists. I'll call them successful singers that are entertainers. Period. Now, Burna Boy, I can call an artist. Because Burna Boy is a definition of using everything in his music for you to relate to.
Like what? Give me 3 songs that are, Then if he's gonna talk, then even Face is way better than him then.
But Face is not as big as he is. Face is not as big as he is. Face is a rapper. Face is a rapper. Because Burna Boy is, we don't know. Burna Boy is an artist.
He says Afrobeat. He said in Afrobeat, you take away Fela Kuti, he is the Don. And I'm like, that's not true.
First of all, every artist will say that.
Forget every artist saying that. We're analyzing his. He's talking nonsense. He's chatting shit.
I don't think so, though. I don't think so because now that I think about it, I really don't think so.
As a matter of fact, I even think in Afrobeat, even Sack is,
Sack is a rapper.
Sack
is not an artist, he's a rapper. Like,
what do you mean? What is Sack rapping? Sack is rapping on Afrobeat songs.
They're
he
rappers
makes Afrobeats.
And they're artists, Nana.
So
the rappers and they're artists.
What the hell are you on about?
People that and they're entertainers. Okay, Wizkid, yeah. Tell Wizkid to do a song about Jesus, he will never know how to do it.
Say so. Have you seen? Has Burna Boy done a song about Jesus?
I could play various type of Burna Boy song, but we're not going to get into that because copyright and stuff. We'll do that later. But yes, I agree with you. It's a bold statement. But when you take a step back and you look at the statement he made, like, how would you not agree to that?
I just gave you because when I think about people who have had an influence, people who have driven this journey, people who have taken this whole area of music to that level, for him to even come and benefit off it, even currently, I still won't put him in there.
Well, let's do it this way. We'll wrap up this and come back next time and come up with a proper, well thought of research about why I think and why you think if we do get a chance. But right now, let's say, look, Thank you so much for listening, people. If you've been joining us, it's the Wahaala Boys, the Wahaala Podcast on Ghana Celebrities. We are back. We're on here. We do what we do every Saturday on Ghana Celebrity Facebook Live. We are live. We're not Facebook Live. We are Facebook Live.
Peace, people.
All right. Up until next time. Talk to you later, people. Thank you so much for joining us. Peace.